I pushed record. Yay, we're live on Facebook. Hello, everybody. Great to see you today. Janet Legere here with CLB Learning. We have a great call in store for you guys today. Great to see everybody here live on the call. And if you are live on our Zoom call, please click that mute button to mute your microphone, just so we don't get any background noise. So I have a fun call in store for you today. I was trying to think, what are we going to talk about today? And I've had a few emails from our members asking, like, how do I make money with CLB Learning? I thought, well, you know what? It's time to have that discussion. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the back office at CLB Learning. I'm going to show you how to set up your funnel. We're going to go through Lead Sleep. And while we're doing it, we're going to be talking about how you make money with this. This is not as hard as you think. And I think at the end of the day, that's the challenge because you're expecting more than you're expecting it to be harder than it needs to be, and you're expecting that there has to be more to this. And at the end of the day, there really isn't. I'm just going to say it's up to you to be doing that follow-up, to be staying in their faces, to get people to take action. And how do we do that? We just have to be consistent with it. If people aren't taking action, then you got to get more people. Okay, so not all leads are created equal. Not all resources are created equal. Wherever your leads come from, you never know if that person is going to be your next star or not. So you just have to keep filling that funnel. And, some of you may have, 100, 200 people on your list. Some might have thousands on your list. But until you do have those thousands on your list, it's going to be a little slow going. All right, those sales may not start happening right away. On the other hand, they could start happening right away because when you're new and you're just starting to get going, you're more likely to connect with the people who are actually subscribing to your list. So I think I can, because I'm watching myself in the background in Facebook, and that's kind of weird. So I'm just going to close my Facebook account, or I mean my Facebook window. All right, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to go into desktop sharing. But before we get started, does anybody have any questions that I need to cover before we get into the general what we're doing here today? You can just put it in the chat if you do, or come on the microphone. If not, we're just going to go right into desktop sharing. I'm going to go into CLB Learning, and we're going to talk about setting up your funnel. And then while we're doing that, we're going to be talking about how that all makes you some money. Because there's lots of ways to make money as CLB Learning. There's lots of ways to make money online. At the end of the day, it all comes down to one thing and one thing only. Anybody want to guess what that one thing is that's going to help you make money? Your list, which is what CLB is all about, is building your list, right? Because your list, those are your prospects. Those are the people that are going to join your business. Those are the people that are going to join the programs you're using. Those are the people that are going to take action. Not all of them, but those are the people that you want to connect with. That's really the meat and matter of what we're doing here, because it comes from your list. And I think a lot of people don't really understand what that means. They build their list. So you got your funnel, you're building your list, and that's all you do. You just keep feeding the funnel, hoping something's going to pop. And you're not adding that magic feature at the end, which is you. So it's nice to have an automated system. Automated systems are amazing. They take a lot of the pressure off you. They help you with those mundane tasks, but at the end of the day, really all it does, the automation frees up time for you to do the things you need to be doing, which is to reach out and connect with the folks on your list. And that takes a lot of connections. I'm not sure how many broadcast emails you guys are sending every day. Or do you even send a broadcast email? Do you think, well, maybe as they're getting autoresponder emails, I shouldn't be broadcasting them? That's too many emails. Wrong thinking. Check your inbox. Do you not see that you're getting lots of emails from some people? There's a reason for that. It works. And if somebody doesn't like, you need to make sure the emails you're sending have value. You can't just be saying, hey, come and join this, join this, join this. There's got to be a reason that you're emailing them. You've got to be sharing stuff, right? That's the secret. We're going to talk more about that. By the end of this call, you're going to understand that, right? You're going to have a really good concept of what you need to be doing to make all of this work. Okay, how to put yourself in here. And Darla brought up a good point about how do I get people active, the unverified. There's not much you can do with people who are not active. We can't make people do what we want them to do. We can simply reach out, and we keep reaching out. And at the end of the day, when those people aren't doing what we want them to do, what do we need? More people, right? More traffic, more subscribers, more members. And the more you get, the more you follow up, you're going to get that little cycle going, and the magic will happen. So let's head over into desktop sharing. And we're going to head over here to CLB Learning. And we are going to log in. I'm just going to, Shelly, we're going to get you to click that mute button. That would be awesome. And anyone else there, I'm just checking our members here. Anyone else that's not muted? You guys are so good. Look at you. Steven is not muted, but I'm not hearing noise. So for now, we'll let you be, Steven. But here we are. I'm just going to log in here. I'm going to log in as a free member. I like to do this for our free members that are on the call so that you really understand what you have in front of you and why you might want to consider upgrading. So here is the upgrade page. So as a free member, you're always going to see this page, but you can ignore it. You can either scroll down to the bottom of the page here and say, no thanks, or just click through the menu items, because as you can see, the menu is right here. So you are in your back office. You have access to everything, all of our training. Here is the CLB funnel setup. Everything is right here. Set up your funnel. There's all the instructions. Everything is just like an upgraded member, except you don't have any upgraded membership bonuses. You don't get upgrades in the viral mailers. You don't get credits in our viral mailers. You don't get your own CLB blog. You don't get put in our rotator. Oh my goodness. All that for $97, one-time fee. And you can ask any of our members who are lifetime members and are on our rotator. It's working for them. They're starting to, I mean, there depends if they're new or been here a while, but I just looked at the rotator over the last 7 days, and the only person who didn't get a subscriber in the last 7 days was me. And I'm okay with that from the rotator, that is. So that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to log out of here as a free member. I just wanted you to see that. We're going to log in as an upgraded member. So here we are. When you log into your back office, you're going to see all of your information, right? Remember, you're going to need to know your ID number. All right, it's a good thing to make note of that that's your ID number. So you can introduce yourself to our Telegram group. Make sure you are part of our Telegram group. If you don't have Telegram, you can download it from Play Store or your Apple Store, however those phones work. I'm an Android person. You can download it from the Play Store onto your phone. Okay, so I have it. There it is on my phone. Oh, I'm desktop sharing, so you can't see me. Or you can download it on your desktop. So you can just go to telegram.com, I think it is. Just do a search for Telegram, and you can download the desktop version of Telegram and run it from your computer. I have both. So you always get access to me when I'm at my computer. I can, answer quickly. And when I'm away and on my phone, I still get your messages. So I know if anybody needs me. Telegram is a great little tool for connecting and staying in touch. It's a good thing to get your peeps to join it as well. All right, so this is everything here. When you join our Facebook group, subscribe to our YouTube channel, etc., etc. Right here, set up your funnel. Okay, so we can either click that button when we get to the bottom of the page as a new member, or if you log in and you just want to get going on the funnel, right here, the funnel setup. And as I said, when we were on earlier, last week, someone mentioned that the quick start, somebody emailed me about Hits Connect still being in the quick start guide. And I thought, oh, that shouldn't be there. I thought I had removed it. So I apologize for that. I have edited. The new copy is uploaded and in the back office. So this quick start guide right here, if I click it, it comes up with a link. It's also in the affiliate toolbox under, oh, not over there, downloads. It's in the download section right here. All right, so this will be the new quick start guide. So if I download this and bring it up, I just want to show you. Come on, open. There it is. All right, so if I come on here, I minimize this. There we go. And I come down here. Oh, you know what I didn't update was my menu. So I have to do one more update. But if we come down here, No, those are good. All right. So it used to be just up here was the tracking with hits connect. So I've removed that. And at the bottom here, recommended resources, hits connect is no longer on that list. Okay, so these are all the programs that are in our downline builder, and all of these links. So if you're an upgraded member, see another benefit here. If you're an upgraded member in CLB Learning, all of these links in this report will be yours, which means you can download this report, upload it to Leadsleep like we showed you guys a couple weeks ago, and give the report away. How cool is that? So there we go, all set up and ready to go. I will go in and update, no, I don't. Update the menu so that, or the table of contents, so it's correct. I think it still has hits connected. I did it right before the call, so. All right. So here we are. You got lots of downloads here as a free member. You don't have quite as many downloads. As an upgraded member, you have your upgraded membership bonuses here. Your downline builder. So before we get started with our funnel, this has to do with making money with CLB Learning. You want to be a member of all the programs in our downline builder. Okay. So the first one is your primary business. If you don't have a primary business, if you're still looking, if you're interested, you're looking for another revenue stream, check with your upline. Their primary business is going to be listed in the downline builder where it says to sign up, click here. That will be their primary business. Okay. So you can have a look at what they're involved in, and you can put the link to your primary business in our downline builder so that when you sponsor new people to CLB Learning and you follow up with them and you have them go through our system, they're going to look at your primary business. Now you want to make sure Udemy Solo Ads is a free resource. It's a free affiliate program. You can sign up for Udemy. There's no cost to do that. Now, why would you do that if you're not going to use Udemy Solo Ads? Because when you sponsor people to CLB Learning and they join Udemy and buy a solo ad, you earn a commission. And you can either use those commissions to buy a solo ad or you can get paid. That's up to you. So it's like free money. There's no cost to join, but as you refer others to Udemy, and we do teach people how to use Udemy, it's part of our system. People do buy solo ads. You could be earning a commission. So there's another way to make money. So we have your primary business up there. You're going to put your primary business in. And when you sponsor people to CLB Learning, they're going to learn about your primary business. Now, something you may or may not know about the downline builder, because you'll see we have all our programs here that you want to make sure they're all free to join. All right. Nothing here costs money to join except your sponsor's primary business are free to join. So you want to make sure you join them and put your ID back here, because if anybody joins and they upgrade or they buy traffic, you're going to earn a commission. You don't want to miss out on those commissions. The other thing about the downline builder, when I send an email to the CLB Learning members, to all of our members, all of your downline, and I talk about primary business, and I put a link in the email, provided that you have put your information in the back office, they're going to see your link. If I send an email out about Prospect Geyser Co-op and I include the link to Prospect Geyser Co-op, guess what? As long as you have your ID in the downline builder, the email that goes out to your downline in CLB Learning will be your link. Is that making sense to you? And so as I'm emailing your downline about the programs in our back office, and they're going to join those programs, if they upgrade or use those services, you're going to earn a commission. That means you're going to make money. Okay, so you really haven't done anything at this point except build your funnel and advertise your funnel. The system is inviting everyone to look at what we do, right? So make sure that you have joined all these programs and put your ID here and update that, and then you're good to go. The quick start guide will have all of your links in it. And so you can give that report away to help your new people understand what we do here, because it's all explained in there as well. All right, speaking of funnel, let's go set up our funnel, shall we? So here we are. It says, how does it work? Well, you're going to set up your autoresponder through Leadsleep. Leadsleep is a phenomenal program, and I could talk about it all day, but you will discover it as soon as you start using it, right? As soon as you start using Lead Sleep, you'll discover what an amazing program it really is. There's still things in there that I haven't taken full advantage of, and will. But I mean, it drives traffic to my pages without me doing much. It's a pretty amazing program. All right, so you're going to use Lead Sleep now. When you get your funnel set up and you sponsor people into CLB Learning, because that's what the funnel does, the goal is that the people that you sponsor to CLB Learning are going to do what we're doing here. They're going to come in the back office and they're going to set up their funnel, because that's what we teach people to do. So when they do that, when they come down here and they click on this button here to set up their funnel, the first thing we have them do is join Lead Sleep. So if you've got your Lead Sleep username in the downline builder, that link is going to be your link. It's going to be your, and if it's you, this is going to be your sponsor's link. So when they click that link and they click here to join Lead Sleep, it's going to come up with your link. See, this one has my link because I'm in my page, but if it was yours, it would come up with your sponsors. That would go to your sponsors link, and then they're going to click here to get their free membership. Lead Sleep is absolutely free to use. You can use the autoresponder, capture pages, landing pages, everything. But be forewarned, if you're going to use it as a free member, you're going to have to input the autoresponder messages manually. You have to set up the pages yourself. There's so many things you can't use as a free member, but the autoresponder works and the capture page, landing page builders all work. Okay. But if you upgrade, number one, I'll even set up your funnel for you. If you're an upgraded member at Lead Sleep, and an upgraded member at CLB, I can set that all up for you. But if you're an upgraded member at Lead Sleep, you have access to everything, and everything works. Okay, you're not limited. You can use all of our share codes, and it takes like 2 minutes to set up your funnel, as you're soon about to see. So your new member is going to come here. They're going to get their free membership, and then they're going to come back to CLB Learning, because that's what we tell them to do. They're going to enter their username in the downline builder. First thing you want to do, always do that. Once you've signed up in a program, come back and enter your name in the downline builder. And then they're going to come down here now that they're a member. So they're going to log into Lead Sleep. And they're going to start here. Okay. So they're going to start with the autoresponder. So they're going to copy that code. And they're going to come over here to Lead Sleep. Now, don't get overwhelmed by Lead Sleep, okay? I'm going to show you where you need to go. That's all you need to do to get started. When you have time and you're looking for something to do, come into Lead Sleep and learn about all the pro tools that you have access to. We've done a video on Lead Sleep on some of the tools that you can use. It drives traffic to the rotator all the time without me doing anything. You'll see all these ads sitting here on the dashboard. Those are all pro member ads, and trust me, it brings traffic, okay? So all you're going to do, you're going to log in, you're going to ignore all this stuff. You know, once you've got your Lead Sleep set up, we just want to get your funnel set up, right? So ignore all this stuff for now. You're going to come down here to the list manager and you're going to set up your list. Okay, so we show you how to do that. You just add a new list. You call it CLB Learning. I'm just going to call it CLB Learning Leads for class. So I know which autoresponder this is. So once you're creating the campaign, then you're going to click on the settings and you're going to enter all your information like we show you in the video. Okay, so you need to enter your name, your email address. As I recommend in our setup, you want to use the same email address that you use to register with Lead Sleep. And the reason for that, you don't have to go through the extra step of getting your code. So if I just use that email address and I say send the code to the above address, it's going to say, okay, it's in your account. So you're already verified. If you're using a different email address than what you're registered with at Lead Sleep, that email address needs to be verified. Okay, so then you would have to go to your inbox for that email and get the code. Okay, you have to make sure that you have your mailing address in here because that's important for CAN spam laws. You can set up a signature. I like to set up a signature with my name and my picture and my contact information is very easy to do. See, you got all your tools here. You're just going to enter, I put Janet Legere. You could add my picture, and we have training on Leads Leap. I've shown you guys image gallery. So you can either upload your own picture if you have a picture hosted online, or if your picture is hosted here at Lead Leap. If you are an upgraded member, you can upload your picture right here to Lead Leap. So I'm going to use this picture. Wait, that's a little big. I should have checked the size. We're going to make that smaller. There we go. And then I would put my contact info, right? I'm not going to put it all here, and I'm just going to say Telegram, Facebook, at 10. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. Now, this is my signature. That's what's going to go in my email automatically if I tell it to, or if I put the code in there. Now, what's nice here is I can tell it to automatically put that signature in any email I write. So if I go in and write a broadcast email, I don't have to put my signature in there. It'll just do it for me. I can leave this blank, or I can select that it adds my signature to all of my emails. So I'll add it to my email series, my welcome email, and my broadcasts. All right, then we can activate this list. And now we need some emails. Okay, so we're going to come here to the email series. And we are going to add, we're going to import. We're not going to add, we're going to import. And now it wants a share code. Again, if you are a free member, you are not going to be able to do this. So there's our share code. Let me close this. I got two of these open. I'm going to come here. I'm going to enter that code right there. I want to replace I'm going to replace everything, even though we all know there's nothing there. It's just easier. And yes, to include it in the welcome email. And import. Well, look at that. Bing, bada, boom. I have 8 emails. Now let's talk about making money with CLB Learning, okay? So number one, you need to go in and you need to edit all of these emails. If you are using these emails to give away the CLB report, the quick start guide, you're going to change this link here and this whole sentence. I have that information. We have a video that we did all that. But for now, we're just going to change this link. We see how it brings up the menu to edit. And there's my ID number. You're going to put your ID number there and say, okay. Now, what you want to do is make sure you check each email, because some of them have an email down here, right? Or a link. So I want to make sure I change that link as well and put your ID right there and save. Don't need to change the link, just change the ID number. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to click save. All right. You're going to do that to all 8 emails. So make sure you sit here, get all 8 done before you go and do anything else. Make a list on your notepad 1 through 8 so you can tick them off. They're done, so you don't have to keep going back. Very simple to do. All right. But we talked about our emails and how to make money with CLB Learning. Well, here's another way to make money: adding emails to your series. Right? We have 8 emails. They're all about CLB Learning and our system. But now you can add emails about your primary business. You could write an email that says, hey, first name, have we talked about this? And let them know that you're a part of CLB Learning and that what you love about the program is that it promotes your primary business for you. And then you could talk a bit about your primary business and invite them to have a look. Now, they're leads. They're not part of CLB Learning yet. So you're going to approach them from this is your primary business and you're using CLB Learning to promote it as well. And that if they join CLB Learning and they join your business, they can promote both of them at the same time, something like that. Simple email. You can write an email. You saw in our downline builder, we have all of our email programs and Udemy and Wow app. You can write an email about those programs, each of them, how you're using them. And I'm sure those aren't the only resources you have, unless you're brand new to internet marketing. I'm sure you have other tools and resources you're using. Could have other trackers. You could have other viral mailers. I'm sure you have a list this long of tools and resources you're using. The caution I want to give you here is that when you're doing this, make sure that you are recommending programs that you actually use and that work. There's nothing worse than recommending a program to someone that, number one, you're not using and you don't even know if it works, just because you want to make some money off it, okay? Make sure you are recommending things that work for you, that work. That's it, that they have value and they work. All right, so we've set up our list. Now we're going to create our pages. So that was pretty simple, right? We've got our list here. We'll talk about broadcasting in a minute, but let's go set up our page. We're still setting up our funnel and talking about making money while we're doing it. So we're going to add a new campaign. You can see here we created a capture page for our CLB report. So we're going to add a new campaign. We're going to come back to CLB Learning and we're going to grab the page. This is the landing page. And the reason that we're creating the landing page before the capture page is because we want to tell the capture page where to go. Don't you love telling things where to go? All right, so we want to tell the landing page or the capture page where to go. So we're going to create the landing page first. So we're going to come here and we're going to call it CLB and Lander. I'm just going to call it Lander because it's a different name than what's up there. So there's my landing page. All I've done is basically they call it a campaign. So it's a little different than other things because you create a name, then you add a page. So add a new page and we're going to enter the share code, right? If you are a free member, I believe that does not work. All right, so we've created our page. Now we're going to launch the editor, right? Looks confusing, but it's not. So here's our editor. It's taking its time today. Now, there's a few things that you're going to need to update on the landing page. The capture page is way simpler. The landing page, you're going to change the picture. All right, so see when I click it, it brought up a menu on the right-hand side, and here's my picture, which is in the gallery. But if I have a picture that I want to use from Facebook, or I have it hosted somewhere else, or maybe I want a different picture from my gallery, this is where I would change it, okay? But I'm going to keep it where it is. I don't want to change my picture, but that is where you're going to add your picture. So you're going to need your image URL right there, or you could upload your image from the gallery, right? So we come down here, we click on this box and it brings up the menu and you'll see it says, my name is Janet Legere. Well, unless you are Janet Legere, which there could be another Janet Legere out there. You want to come over here to the right and put your name there. Okay, so your name. See how it changed it? I'm writing it over there, but it's changing it there. It gets a little confusing. There we go. Oh, I already put my name in there. Then you're going to come down, click here to grab your free system. When I click on it, on that button, it brings up the button on the right. And you see this link, it takes them right to the sign up page. So it doesn't take them to the main site, it takes them to where they can actually fill in their information to get a free account. So you go to the end of that, you see where it's got my number there, number 8, and you want to put your ID number, okay, your CLB ID number. Remember on the main page? Then you're going to scroll down from this bar, and you're going to come down here, start now for free, same thing. You're going to come to the menu, go to the 8 end, and change the 8 for your ID number. Then you're going to come down to the last box, and you'll see it brings the box up on the right. So you're going to change this and put your name, okay? And you're going to change the contact information. All right, so you're going to put your information down there, and then you're going to go save. So that's it. That wasn't hard, was it? Really not hard. And once you get going at these, it's really fun. All right, it's a lot of fun. So that's this page. That's done. We don't need to do any more with that page. We're going to come down here. We're going to add another campaign, and we're going to call it CLB Capture for class. All right. I got to come here and I've got to grab my code. So there's the capture page. Come here, capture page code. I'm going to copy that. And we're going to add a new page designed to start. Put in the share code. And now we need to edit this page. So we're going to launch the editor. And this, folks, is the easiest thing to edit. All right. Now, if you want to put your name here, you can. I have changed my personal page, so it actually has my name here. I'll show you. Janet Legere invites you to put more money in your pocket. Okay, so very simple to change that if you want to. You don't need to. You can just leave the page like that. Put more money in your pocket with this 100% free system. So the only thing you need to change, you're going to come over here where it says list, send Steed, enter list ID. So you're going to go get list ID. And here it is, CLB Learning leads for class. The redirect URL, I'm going to get the page. Remember, we just created the landing page. This is why you want to create the landing page first. And I'm going to use this one. You want to use the pro page because you are a pro member. You want to be upgraded. I'm going to use this. And there it is. I put the page in there. It's going to open it in a new window, show the verification notice, and we're going to save. We're done. All right. The only thing left when you are done is you need to come here. I clicked the wrong one there. It doesn't matter. And you need to enter your name and your email address. Because you need to test your system. All right, so there we go. It's telling me to verify. But this is what's cool. When I close this, there's my page. So your visitor is still going to see your page. So I don't have my Gmail open, but I just want to show you that it should be working. You want to go into your Gmail. There should be 2 emails here. One to tell me I have a new contact and one for me to verify my email. So here we are. Here's verify your email address. The new contact isn't in there yet, but once I click this, I'm going to verify my email. Okay. And then I'm going to come back to my email. And there we go. Thanks for subscribing. So isn't that cool? Oh, I know why I didn't get notification. Oh, see, one thing I forgot to tell you about. On your list manager, on your settings, email me when someone opts in. I like to click yes on that, okay? And it comes up and says, you're going to get a lot of email, so don't think people are spamming you. Yes, I want that. So if I had checked that earlier, it would have sent me an email telling me I had a new subscriber. But we know my email's working. It's got my name in there, right? And so here's the email. It's got my signature down there. I could change that if I want. And these are my links. I just want to click it, make sure it's working. You want to click yours. Make sure you click both links in the email and make sure they're coming up. And when you get to this page, this is the sign up page, scroll to the bottom and make sure that your name is right there. Okay, because it should have your name. So we've checked that. That's working perfectly. So now, if you're an upgraded member, you want to come to your page builder and grab your capture page here, the pro one. If you're a pro member, you're going to get that link and you're going to get me that link so I can add you to our rotator so I can be sending traffic to your page to help get that activity happening. Okay, so now we've set up our funnel. It's all done. It didn't take long. It really does not take a long time, okay? There's videos on our YouTube channel that walk you through how to do all this. It's really, really simpler than it looks. You just got to get in here and don't be distracted by everything going on around you. So we've talked about the downline builder and how there's all those programs in there and how as long as you have your IDs in the downline builder, when I email our downline, I should come back in the room. I don't need to have screen sharing on right now. I'd rather see you guys. When I email our downline or your downline, when I email all the members in the CLB Learning, they're all tagged to you. Okay, well, your members are tagged to you. So when I talk about any of the programs in our downline builder, it's going to be tagged to you, provided you've put your username in the back office. If anybody joins any of those programs and upgrades, you're going to earn a commission. When a new member joins CLB Learning and they upgrade, you're going to earn a commission. If you're an upgraded member in CLB Learning, you'll earn a 50% commission. It's $48.50. It's pretty nice commission coming in from a new member. Okay, and I pay those out once a month, the month following. So you can make money from CLB Learning by introducing people to CLB. You follow up with your leads in Leads Leap. You can do a broadcast email in Leads Leap, and you should be doing that at least once a day. You should be sending a broadcast out to your list. Okay. What are you going to talk about? Whatever you want. Today, once the webinar is finished and I've got the recording up on YouTube and I send it out to you, you can send that replay out to your leads. Hey, did you catch the webinar today? We had a great webinar showing how to make money at CLB Learning. Don't you think your leads would love to hear about that? That's a great broadcast. In fact, that's a broadcast. You can send it out as a broadcast and then add it to your autoresponder series as another email, right? Do you see how that works? So whenever you write an email that you're going to send as a broadcast, providing it is what we call evergreen, meaning it's going to be relevant moving forward into the future, and an email about upgrading in CLB is certainly relevant. So you add that email as a follow-up message in your follow-up series about the replay on how to make money. You know, it can just an email, how to make money with CLB Learning. You don't think people are going to open that? They will. Trust me. All right. So your autoresponder is a big part of this. You're going to make money from the programs in the downline builder. You're going to make money from any of the programs you have if you send them to your leads, right? Send an email to your leads, recommending the programs you're using. And remember what I said, don't recommend junk to them. Don't recommend something just because somebody says it's a great program and you're going to make money with it. Make sure it's something that you're actually using. It has value because you're building a reputation with your leads. Your leads, you want them to get to know, like, and trust you. We talk about that. We've been talking about that for 1 billion years here on the internet. That's the whole point of your list, is for people to get to know, like, and trust you. So while you want to use that list to sell all your wares, right, which are all your programs that you're a part of, you don't want to, how do I want to phrase this? You don't want to be salesy. You're not actually just like, hey, you got to join this, join this, join this, join this, join this. You want to recommend the programs that you're using that work for you. All right. If you've joined something, you've upgraded in it, you've used it. I mean, if you're using any of our viral mailers, I know they work because I see all the traffic. Okay. So you can let them know this traffic works. Look, I'm getting leads from this program. It's going to work the same for you. Sign up here and I'll help you get set up, or offer them you'll send them some credits, something like that. But you want to recommend it. So it's not just a join this, join this. You want to recommend things to people. So that's how to use your funnel to really start getting the income coming. The other thing you want to do is use all the other resources you have. You have lots of social resources. Most of you are on Facebook. You probably have more than 10 friends, and you've probably never talked to any of them. So now's the time to start doing that. But you don't want to go after anybody on Facebook and send them a message and say, hey, you got to join this. You know, look what I just joined, come join me. You want to have a conversation and see what they're doing. Get interested in the people who are who you are surrounded by. All these people on your friends list on Facebook that you have no idea who they are, never heard of them, that you never had a conversation with them. Start a conversation. Say hi. And you know, if things don't work out, there's an unfriend button there. You can just remove them from your list if things if it isn't moving in the direction you want. So social networks are a great place to make friends, make contacts, and find out who people are. It's not a place to spam. Facebook groups, same thing. Lots of groups out there to advertise your wares. Okay. Lots of groups out there where you can advertise. And what I recommend is that you don't, that you go there and talk about what it is you're doing, give them something that might interest them, and ask them to contact you. With all those advertising groups, your goal isn't to get them to buy your wares. Well, it is, at the end of the day, that is our goal. But your goal is to get them to reach out to you, to make contact, because once you make contact with somebody, that's when the door really opens. Okay. Because people are more likely to join someone they know than join a stranger. And the only way for them to get to know you is if you reach out to them. Until then, you're a stranger. Okay. And posting your business on your website isn't going to get them to join. You want them to come and follow you as people are following, people. Just, here's a question to everybody out there. You're all on Facebook. You do your Facebook posts. You might do motivational posts. You might do business posts. Hard to say. Whatever you're posting, people are liking your posts, right? And some of them might comment. I'm just curious if you've ever reached out to any of those people, especially the people who just like it. They might like it or heart it or, do a happy face, whatever. You can see who those people are in Facebook, and you can reach out to them and send them a message. Hey, thanks for liking my post. Do you have a minute to chat? If they're liking your post, you can talk about that post, and that conversation can go anywhere you want it to. Okay, making money is about you engaging in your business and engaging with the people that you connect with. And that all sounds great, doesn't it? I'm trying to engage with people. Nobody's responding to me. Nobody's reacting. Nobody's answering my email. Nobody's opening my email. How am I supposed to react? How am I supposed to connect? Well, you just got to keep adding more people. Okay. It's going to take a while, especially if you're new at this. If you're seasoned, you already know it's just numbers. You got to get the people coming in. You're going to find good resources. You're going to find resources that are so. I do find overall, and you may find this funny. I don't know. Maybe you'll find it interesting. I'm finding that most of the active people that I get coming through my business are coming from viral mailers, which I find astounding. More than through solo ads. I mean, I do get activity through solo ads, but the viral mailers seem to produce more active members. They become leads, they join, and they set up, they participate. I mean, that's just a hint out there. Facebook also brings me lots of good leads. If you're talking about your business, make sure you've got a link where they can go and sign up. People do, but this is a people business, okay? And that means you've got to get out there and make contact with those people. It can be frustrating because as you're building your list, people don't seem to want to engage. And you may or may not know this, but it can take 7 to 10 emails before somebody actually even opens it, let alone responds. So you never give up. All right. You don't stop emailing them. You don't remove them from your list. That's their choice. Don't worry about sending too many emails. I don't think there is such a thing. You do want to be careful about sending too many links in emails because they'll all get thrown to spam. That's why sending an email that just asks them to connect with you is most likely going to get to their inbox. Now, should you decide to add a phone number to your capture page, which is also a great way to promote, I used to always put a phone number on. You will get a few less subscribers, but you have subscribers with phone numbers, right? So there's people that you can actually call or text. And that's important too. And that's another email you can write. It's a great way to connect with people. Just send a broadcast email that says, what's your phone number? Do I have your phone number? Do you have my phone number? Give me a call. You ever tried that? Hey, give me a call. I'd love to chat with you for a few minutes I've got some ideas. I've got to make it intriguing. And then when they do call, answer your phone. Or if it goes to voicemail, make sure you answer it as soon as as soon as you get the call. Listen to it. I don't answer my phone if I don't know who it is. Okay, I don't know about you guys. You're probably the same. I don't answer my phone unless I know who it is. If it doesn't have their name on it, it goes to voicemail. They can leave me a message. I call them right back. All right. So make sure you do that. Any questions? I'm going to open the room up, see if anybody has any questions. I hope I helped you guys to understand a little bit about how you're making money here on the internet. You need to build your list. That's number one. Okay. You need a list. Whatever else you're doing, you need to have a list because those are the people you can follow up with and get to know and connect with, and they're going to follow you. right? If you're offering good advice, if you're offering good tools, good resources, they're going to come to recognize that. And then they're going to stay with you and they're going to follow you. They're going to take action. They're going to join you in business and they're going to upgrade. It's going to happen. Stick with it. Any other questions? You guys are good. You guys got this? Did it help? I hope it helped. I hope it gave you a little better understanding of what's happening here. You're building a funnel. It's always good to know how to do that. And you know what? In time, as you become a little more comfortable, you're going to start creating your own little funnels. You'll create your own capture pages. You'll start, testing and trying new things. And that's great. I love to see that. And then when you find something that works really well, let us know. I mean, it's always fun when you get something that goes click and it just pops those people out. So our pages work really well, but we're always open for new ones. But you're going to find you're going to just keep it simple. Keep getting traffic to your capture page and follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. Do everything you can to get people to reach out to you. I mean, one email you can send is, are you getting my emails? Well, one thing I do want to say, you may find that your follow-up messages that go out automatically will get a higher opt-in open rate than your broadcasts. I'm not sure why that is, but I think because the automated messages are not going out as a whole to the whole list. It's just one person or two people or five, like as they come in. So it's only one email going out. So they're more likely to hit their inbox. Whereas broadcasts, because it's going out to a bunch of people at once, tends to not get where we want it to go all the time. So be careful with those. Make sure they're not too salesy, not too many links. Lots of contact information and lots of invitations to contact. That's how it's going to work for you guys. Well, that's it for me today. If you guys don't have any questions, we're going to wrap it up. We'll be back next Wednesday, and you guys know where to find me. I'm always available. If I'm not here at my computer, my phone is not usually too far away, and I have all my messenger programs on here. Doesn't mean I'm going to answer you immediately. All right, I do actually sometimes put my phone away for minutes, but I will get back to you if you need me. So don't be shy, okay? Don't be shy. Don't think I'm too busy to help you, because I never am. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope you got some value. Hope you got some value from the call. And we'll see you guys online. Have a great one, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
You too, everyone.